bro.
Controlling
Cheers.
us on pubs of South Africa.
Hollywood? Not quite. These are woods on the other side of the planet. The Tsitsikamma, in fact, at Storms River Village near Plettenberg Bay, where you will find, quite surprisingly, Maryland's 60s diner. You get imitation US diners everywhere, but this is the genuine thing, with a whole gallery dedicated to its namesake, the inimitable Marilyn Monroe, and the era which made her an icon. Sleek cars and that all-American of meeting spots, the diner, which represents all things gleaming and American in Hollywood's golden age. Read the notice carefully, but don't take it to heart. It gets a bit chilly here in the winter months. The diner has its own range of craft beers and ales, which will really have you pondering as to what to choose, but Jean-Paul is on hand to help you. And here we have Jean-Paul pouring. What is it, Jean-Paul?
It's a Storms, so it's our pale ale.
Okay.
Yeah. And I give you the honeybush ale. It's a rooibos tea.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks very good. Nicely poured.
So this is the honeybush ale.
Right.
It's a rooibos tea beer.
Excellent.
And this is the Storms ale.
Jean-Paul, thank you very much.
Thank you very much and enjoy your beer, sir.
Of course, no diner would be complete without this guy, the king of rock himself. No blue suede shoes required here. And Chella also had a chance to say hello to the star of the show herself. Maryland's has a menu that almost reads like a storybook of 60s US culture, with items dedicated to her movies and a full list of diner favorites, meals and cocktails, which will whisk you back in time to that of shakes, rattle and roll. And don't forget that staple of diner entertainment, the pinball machine, where Chella attempted to be a wizard, but which seemed to pin him down all right. While Slicker opted for the safer bet of the jukebox, another relic which looks and sounds just as good as it did back in the day.
Bitch. Dominoes.
One thing you will not find any shortage of is two-wheelers, and the collection of vintage motorcycles at Maryland's is impressive to say the least. A must for any lover of some classic kings of the road. Elvis, of course, knew how to get things revved up on any stage. And even the ablutions here are nice and spacious and just as slick as they would have been when everything seemed to shine like a slicked back hairstyle. Alongside Maryland's, you will find the source of those great thirst quenchers, the Tsitsikamma microbrewery, with its various creations from honeybush ale to Storms River ale to even a grapefruit ale. And here is where all the magic happens to produce some great tasting brews and ales. And from the long list of home-crafted ales, there's also a supply store full of all sorts of homemade goodies for sale. That's the one thing you'll love about this corner of Storms River Village, all the unique items that make it a treasure trove of grocery store items that are unique as they are intriguing. Jars upon jars, which even Chala was interested in. Ever wondered how the beer and ale brewing process works? Well, here is a chart to explain it all, from kegs to kettles, a step-by-step guide, if you will. And keeping an eye on her special domain, Marilyn herself in typical pose here in the Tsitsikamma woods, and all dressed up in red. So whether it's something to drink or something to munch on, this is a must-stop spot if you're in the Storms River and Tsitsikamma area. So ensure that speedometer slows down a bit, take a break and soak it all in the company of 1960s celebrity. Contact us on 076 138 2772. And please press that subscribe button, like and share with all your friends. Whether we're in the woods or in the city, we will keep on bringing you the best pubs of South Africa.